Hi, friends. It's Jennifer Young, CEO and team leader of Jennifer Young Homes. Happy June. Hope you're doing well. I wanted to just give you a quick reminder and tell you what our market's doing in the DMV area and let you know we're here to answer any questions you have. And as always, if you or anybody you know in the DMV community needs anything, especially if they're elderly or immune compromised, please let us know and we will make sure to get them what they need. So good news overall. I know we're still in the middle of this pandemic, but the real estate market has stayed strong, even though a lot of the economy has not. We're so lucky and grateful that the markets remain strong for our clients. We are still seeing multiple offers for our sellers, which is wild, and it still goes back to supply and demand. We have a lack of affordable housing in the DC metro area, and we have high demand due to the low interest rates. So the lending world is wild right now because some banks are almost running out of money and they're jacking the interest rates up. We expect the rates to go down a little bit more in June. Some of my lender friends say, if you're considering purchasing a home or refinancing, definitely let's talk first because there's some important questions to ask and things to know about the lending world before you commit to refinancing or buying. But back to real estate, I wanted to tell you two quick trends that we're seeing that we are a little bit surprised about. So number one, we are in the strong market still, especially in the affordable price range. So we're talking about homes under $500,000 typically are getting multiple offers, escalating sometimes. Some buyers are waiving home inspection contingencies. Sometimes they're still waiving finance and appraisal contingencies. So that's wild and exciting news for our sellers. And a lot of our buyers who want to buy a bigger home, they're able to sell their departure home, let's say it's a townhouse or a condo, for such a great price to give them extra money to move up to their dream home. And what a great time it is to do that when interest rates are at a near 60-year low. If you're going to buy your forever home, makes sense to lock in on a phenomenal low interest rate. So that's one thing that we're continuing to see. And we've really seen a lot of activity pick up in the past couple weeks. I think people are getting more comfortable with this new normal. I know some restrictions are being lifted. We're still staying safe and using precautions and safety equipment. But we are seeing a lot more activity in the marketplace and expect that trend to continue through the summer. We think that this is kind of the new spring. We had a little bit of blip, earlier in the spring, and our typical April and May was still good and strong, but we are really seeing an increase in activity as things become kind of this new normal. So that's great news. And one of the trends I wanted to share with you is that pools are really desirable now more than they ever have been, and multifamily living. So two quick stories, one on the pool note. It used to be the case that when you had an in-ground pool and you went to sell your home, it was desirable to some buyers, but a lot of the buyers didn't want the maintenance or the cost or maybe the liability. Now pools are more desirable than ever because more people, especially families, are staying home, we're finding. They want all the amenities in their backyard. So having a pool is a huge plus. And we're having so many buyers come to us. They want to buy their forever home to lock in the low interest rates. And they are saying over and over, we want a pool, more than I've seen it in my almost 20-year career. So good news if you have a pool. And if you're thinking about improving your home because you're going to be there for a while, an in-ground pool is a great investment and more desirable than we've ever seen it. So that's one thing that's great news. And then the multifamily living trend is interesting. So we've always seen kind of the boomerang, the college kid come back and live with the parents, or maybe elderly parents move in with the family. And we're seeing more and more of that now as people are changing their lives with what's going on. And sometimes families are choosing to live together. They're selling their smaller home to buy a family home or compound in some case. We have a huge 178-acre estate listed in Fauquier County right now, just over the $2 million price point, and we have multiple offers on it, which is wild. We had a lot of interest out the gate, showed it, and just in the past couple weeks, interest has really increased, and often the buyer is looking for kind of a family compound because this property in particular has a huge house and then 4 other houses on it, which is really cool for an income property or multi-generational living. So this trend, I think, is going to continue as we navigate this new normal. And it's just an interesting trend that I wanted to share with you, that in-ground pools are more desirable than ever. And multifamily and family compounds are a big trend, and we expect that to continue as well. So I wanted to share the good news. As always, if you have any questions about real estate, let us know. We're not high pressure. We'll consult you and give you the information to make the best decision, whether you're considering buying or selling. You can reach us at jenniferyounghomes.com or 703-651-5655, and also be on the lookout for our upcoming seminars, because we're going to be holding them multiple times a month, buyer and seller seminars, to answer some questions on that front as well. Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks so much for your continued support. We appreciate it so much, and hope everyone's staying safe and healthy and happy. Have a great summer.